Welcome everyone to Chasing Temps. My name is Abby. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. This is a very unusual episode. I'm out of my normal vlog room and I'm in a secret garage, I should say, where my bike is kind of getting back together, and I'll be off to a racetrack soon. Now, if you guys are new, I had a huge crash last year at Silverstone. I was damaged quite a bit and the bike was damaged quite a bit, I thought, but actually, you know what, it turns out that it wasn't. So as promised, I'm going to show you all the damage so you'll know. By the way, this is my fourth attempt in making this video because there's an ice cream van outside decides to flipping turn the jingles on every flipping 10 minutes. Anyways, all right, let's show you the bike and I'll go through all the damage. Damage wasn't that much, surprisingly. If you want to see the crash footage, I'll put a link in the description. So it was a huge crash, and let me go through all the damage. So let's start from the front. So here normally I have carbon wheels. Now let me tell you something. I made a video about carbon wheels, that they are very flexible, very good when it comes to crashing. Now carbon wheels acted as a crumple zone for my bike and they destroyed themselves. Fantastic, because if they hadn't, all of this front, all of that steering damper, all of that, everything would have been knackered. My forks would have been bent, everything. You know what? Nothing except the carbon wheels, which sacrifice themselves. Everything is dead straight, you know, and there's some damage to my switches. As you can see, I'm going to be changing them for Jet Prime ones. I will be making a separate video on all the upgrades that I've done on the bike. So I'll also be putting another set of carbon wheels because I love carbon, as you know. This is a bit of Kevlar for the body kit. Okay, what else was damaged? This was damaged. So this is kind of the front fairing holder slash headlights slash this that. So no headlights this time because it's going to be a track bike. I2M, that was only the screen was damaged on the I2M, and massive thanks to Road Race Performance Shropshire who sent the I2M to Italy, and the I2M people sorted that out. A bit of damage here on the levers. I had lever guards, and you know what, guys, please choose really good quality lever guards, no Chinese crap, because they really save the front of the bike. I mean, these levers are very expensive, and my Litec lever guards saved a lot of damage in the front. What else? All this is absolutely fine, no damage. A bit of cosmetic damage here. We've taken these carbon off and the chassis is absolutely beautiful. This is a bit of cosmetic damage because the exhaust touched that when the bike fell. All right, I don't want to go to the back because I want to stick here first. All right, this part looks really bad, but this is where the RNG carbon protection was for the tank. So if you know Aprilias, when they fall, this gets damaged and that gets damaged because the rear also has a bit of thing coming out here. So you got to put carbon here, carbon here. So when we took, so the people who put the carbon on, they must have used very strong glue. So when we took it off, a bit of paintwork came out, but that was okay because we're going to put a tank cover on it anyways. But it saved my tank. This had a huge impact and it saved my tank, so I'm over the moon with that. Everything else, the forks and everything was absolutely dead straight. Steering damper was straight. Nothing was damaged here. Obviously RNG protection, and of course the fairing was damaged from different places. That's standard, my road fairing. So yeah, the RNG protection, they are new. This was RNG as well. Unfortunately, it didn't do a very good job because my casing was cracked, and but there was no damage inside. But we still changed the I think they were clutch springs. We still changed them. But now I've gone for GB protection again because they've done a good job for me before. Also, because when the bike slid for a long time, the sump plug and the bottom area was scraped quite a bit, so I just bought a sump anyways. It wasn't really damage, but I thought I'll replace it. What else have I done at the bike? GM motor reset, so they've been absolutely beautiful, not only in terms of look. This, I've got a bit of an extension here, so this comes out quite a bit. So this really, it's non-foldable, and it protects the bike from a lot of damage at the back or front. Now, as you can see, this is obviously there's a bit of gravel rash here, but this is foldable as well, so this didn't get damaged. Let me see if I missed anything out. Switches, yeah, I've mentioned switches on the other side, but yeah, not much. Everything else is dead straight. All the carbon is looking beautiful. No gravel rash at all, because most of my slide was on the tarmac, so I didn't really hit any gravel. The carbon wheel at the back, it was intact. There was on this rim here, there was some kind of damage, you can say, and obviously I don't use that wheel anymore. I'll be getting a new pair for the back. Rest, I put a new 520 chain conversion. I'll talk about the upgrades later. This again, Gia Moto, I've had to buy some new parts for that, and it saved a lot of damage, because this really can take a lot of damage, this thing. Love it. New GB protection here and new RNG protection here, because you need that. That's just a funky kind of custom made metal cover thing someone made in America, so I've got one of these, which is quite rare. I think he only made 60 of them, and nothing limited edition about it, but it is one of those things. Rest, yeah, Lightech clip-ons, they were damaged. They do a good job normally. I've had 2 crashes and they've done a really good job, but yeah, always buy lever guards. Same thing here, we took that off and we've just sanded all this area. Stomp grips came off as well, and I had a 3M layer all over my bike, 3M plastic lamination layer, which kind of saved a lot of the minor gravel rashy damage. What else is nothing else was damaged. It was just cosmetic here and there. This, if you're wondering what this is, and this is also on the other side, so this was the track day transponder system from Redline Track Days, and the other side is the Jerez one. This is the Portobello one. What else? This is just a bit of Kevlar stuff. Yeah, everything else is absolutely fine. My calipers was fine. Obviously the brake discs were knackered with the carbon wheels. That's it. I don't think I've missed anything out. Everything was fine. So guys, this was, I thought I'll make a short video. It was about 7-8 minutes, so I hope you didn't skip. So yeah, this was the damage on the bike, but we're going to be working on it for the next 2-3 weeks, because Silverstone is next month, and you know what, I've got some vengeance with that track, because 2018 I crashed, 2019 I crashed, and 2020 it's time to tame myself a little. Maybe a bit of coaching goes a long way, but I just gotta be patient on the track and just take it easy. Fast group again, I've booked myself in, and just really looking forward to it. So excuse the lockdown look again. Thank you again for joining me. Look after yourself and please stay safe. Thank you.